Hi, this is Peter Godinez, your community ambassador, and I have the good pleasure of being at Mesa Union School District. And I have their fearless leader, Superintendent Jeff Turner here, and we are in the library. This is a great place. I'll take a shot of it. But Jeff, thanks so much for taking this time. And my first question is just tell us a little bit about this very unique school district.
So some of the things I believe that makes Mesa unique is we have a really rich history, and with that history comes tradition. And at Mesa, we really honor that tradition. And embedded in that tradition is really a really unique school community that I picture as kind of like a throwback if you go back in time. And I believe it's associated with any type of like small town, small community type of environment where everyone's name, where a handshake is still a contract, where you have those old values that my parents shared, and it makes it a really unique and great place to work and to live. Mesa is a TK through 8th grade school. We have 620 students that attend our school. What's also kind of unique about our school is that 2/3 of those students come from other school districts. And I think that speaks loudly to the type of program that we offer here at Mesa. Traditionally, our test scores are very high. Our kids outperform their peers in the county and the state. We're very, very proud of that academic proudness, so to speak. But we're also really proud of the ability to provide a well-rounded educational program for our kids. All of our kids benefit from a full-time music teacher, and also our kids benefit from having an art teacher in place. So our kids get a lot of different experiences beyond English language arts and mathematics, but in the visual performing arts. The district's been able to accomplish one-to-one technology, so each of our kids has a computer. So even though we kind of relish and we cherish those old-time traditions, I think Mesa is really on that cutting edge when you look at educational programs throughout the state. And we're always looking to how we can do it better or we can grow programs. So, for example, when you came in, you noticed that our school is surrounded by farms. And that's part of our history and part of our tradition. And one of the electives that we offer our students is an Intro to Ag class. And that Intro to Ag class is really a working mini farm where our kids are growing food. That food is harvested and it's being served in our cafeteria on our salad bar. Also, we have what I call guest pens, which house a variety of different animals. And our kids have had the experience of not only raising their own flock of chickens, but every year our local farmers, they allow us to borrow some of their livestock. So we've had, for the past 2 years, we've had a heifer that's delivered a calf here on campus. We had a farmer allow us to study horses and let us borrow one of their horses for 6 to 8 weeks. We've had goats. We've had a variety of different animals, which is really, I think, really kind of unique. It gives our kids a wide experience of not only the business side of farming, but also a hands-on experience where they're out there and they're planting seeds and they're harvesting and they're taking care of animals and learning about that process and learning how that agricultural base really feeds our economy. Some other really neat things is we also offer an oceanography class. So like, for example, our oceanography class, our kids really get to again kind of tie back to our geographic region or in our area. The ocean is only 20 minutes away, and so as part of this oceanography class, our kids are studying about the ocean and all the ecosystems and the wildlife and the animals that live within those ecosystems. And as far as that curriculum, they spend some time over on the islands and they get to again have a hands-on approach and learn about those different ecosystems and sharks and fish and et cetera. So we're really proud of that small school community, those ties to our traditional values, and then also we're, because of that connection in that community, we have a pretty amazing parent-faculty organization, and it surprises me every year, and I don't know why, because they continue to do it every year. But between our parent-faculty organization, our Mesa Education Foundation, they generate $200,000 a year that they give to the school to support science and technology, engineering, and the visual and performing arts, and so that's just really, in my mind, unheard of when you think about we have 620 kids in our building, and how that community comes together, and they support us not only financially but with the gift of their time and the gift of their talents, and so we're really blessed with that aspect. And I think overall, when you look at our overall school community beyond that, another really kind of big, exciting thing that happened this year is our school community supported a $10 million school bond, which will allow us to make some really needed facility improvements here at Mesa. We've been in existence for 80 years. Next year will be our 80th anniversary. And the school's got good bones, and it's a beautiful campus, as you saw when you walked on here, but our community continues to invest back into the school, back into our kids, and so we're looking forward to further improvements. For example, this beautiful library that we're sitting in, and next door to it, our science teacher, Ms. Jar, she has a science lab that would compete with any high school science lab in the county. It's just really incredible, the resources that we've been gifted because of our school community, and they continuously to support us. And our PFO and our foundation, our voters, really have backed us with their investment of their financial resources this year. And I think it's a partnership that is really valuable for not only Mesa kids, but for those kids that come and join our team, because it helps, together we form this really unique school community and family, and it's created opportunities for kids, just for kids. And at the end of the day, as we walk through this campus, all you see is kids, and we're in service of kids. And so to be honest with you, we don't really care what part of the county or region they come from. They're just kids, and that's where our heart is. Because of our kind of ruralness and our uniqueness, really outside of our farmers and country clubs, we don't have a lot of business within our community. But on the edges of our community in Pleasant Valley and in Oxnard, those businesses have been outstanding in terms of being part of our family. So in addition to that, we partner with a number of local universities. So we have partnerships with Cal State Channel Islands, with California Lutheran University, Laverne University, Oxnard College, and those partnerships they provide a number of benefits. So the county office, on our way in, we talked about Mr. Mantooth and the county superintendent, and they're a great supporter and partner with Mesa, helping provide professional development and guidance as we try to evolve our programming and meet the needs of our kids. So a lot of partners that help Mesa out.
Something unique about your position as a superintendent, you do more than superintendent work. What's a typical day like for you besides being a superintendent?
Well, this year has been kind of unique because in addition to being a superintendent, the Board of Trustees and I decided a year ago to kind of combine the superintendent and principal position. And so, which I was really excited about, because one of the things that I cherish and I love every day is I get to interact with kids. And if we were to go and visit a number of classrooms, my students know they would come up and give me high fives and hugs and say, good morning, Mr. Turner, and so forth. And that daily interaction is what really drives me. So I get to do some principling, And then the other unique thing that I get to do that superintendents in bigger districts may not get to do is I teach an 8th grade AVID class
Really?
every day, and I partner with Mrs. Sunshine, and we co-teach that class, and
Wow.
she's our technology resource specialist, and so during 7th period every day I get to be part of that class. And AVID is really, if you're not familiar with AVID, it's a course that's really designed to support and help kids that maybe that first generation college student in the making. And so they're good solid kids, and they get good solid grades. They're BC students, and they're on that cusp, and that cusp of being an AB student. And maybe they haven't had that exposure to college, or someone to foster and inspire them to look at their future and attend a university. And it's something I love, and it's something that's important to me, because as I grew up, it was a teacher, and it was a teacher and my mother who had this expectation that I was going to go to college. And what just surprises me looking in the rearview mirror is I was going to go to college. Now, we didn't have a plan. She didn't have a plug nickel to give me, but she had an expectation, and I met that expectation. And that's what a number of these kids need, is they just need to know that, hey, the expectation for you is to chase after your dream, to go to college, and that we believe in you, and we'll open doors and create opportunities for you. So I love teaching my AVID class. And the other cool things too, and this, I don't want this to be about me, because like I mentioned to you, I've been running from you for weeks, because this isn't about me.
Understood.
This is about kids.
Amen.
But one of the cool things I got to do this year was I got to coach a girls basketball team, and I've been coaching for 25 years, but never girls sports, and never girls basketball. But I can tell you, after 6 weeks with these ladies, they were 9-2. They had a great season, but I fell in love with girls
That's
basketball, and what's amazing to me is no matter how much we give of our time and our heart to kids, they always give so much more back. I mean, I hope by coaching that team, or teaching that AVID class, or by doing some principling and fulfilling my role as superintendent, I'm making a difference in kids. But I can tell you, over the years, that what kids have given me is what I'm going to cherish forever. And so I get a variety of different experiences in a typical day, and I love it. That's why I came to Mesa, was to have that opportunity to teach a class if I could, and to coach a team, and also to be that superintendent. And that's something that doesn't always get to happen in a larger district. Not discounting the important work that those superintendents are doing in a larger district. They have different challenges than I do.
Yes.
But that's part of the uniqueness of Mesa and working in a small district.
Glad I had enough leg speed to catch you, and I wasn't going to stop until I finally caught you. And so I'm really glad you took the time and gave me the tour of the campus.
Well, and thank you for chasing after me. I think the work you're doing is really important, and showcasing the work of our leaders is it's really important, and I think it'll help our Ventura County and our school communities to understand our challenges, our motivations, and what we're about.